Bucks obviously would be very disappointed, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it was poor performance. Yeah, we played poorly. Carlton played well, and the result went along those lines. And yeah, we had a bad night.
Is it? Obviously, that's all you think it is at the moment. I mean, we don't need to look any deeper into it. Sometimes you have been up for a long time, so to speak. You just have these every now and then.
Yeah.
Could you see it coming? Could you feel it coming? A bit of a low game or a flat game?
No, look, I think there's been patches in our recent weeks that we were looking to improve on, and that we probably gave the opposition a look. But I would have thought that that the patches we had tonight were good patches, and the large majority of them were poor patches. So, we've sort of been getting what we want 75-80% of the game, and allowing sort of the opposition for the rest of it. We probably got what we want for 15-20% of the game tonight, and allowed the opposition to dictate the rest of it.
Aside from the scoreline, are there any similarities in the process to the final siren as there was in the round 3 game against the same opponent?
The similarities are that Carlton got 4 points and we didn't.
Right. So the process was different though, the way they went about it. I mean, are there any...
No, clearly they've got some confidence coming in against us. They've got some things that they believe in, that they're doing, that their players are buying into over the course of this evening, and clearly in round 3. We understood that, we knew that, we spoke about that, we had a look at, we obviously reviewed that round 3 game pretty heavily. We tried to execute the lessons out of that into this evening, but we were unable to, and it's pretty hard to, you can get your structure different and you can try and put the right things in place, but we just weren't able to play the type of footy that we wanted to from a structural perspective. We didn't use the ball as effectively as we would have liked to. We didn't pressure Carlton as well as we would have liked to, and you get the result that you get.
Nathan, when you say you couldn't do all those things, was it their pressure and their implied pressure that sort of pushed you into the skill errors and the decision errors and things like that?
Yeah, clearly. I mean, footy's a contact sport. I mean, there's plenty of things you'd love to do that the opposition are trying to prevent you from doing, and that's why there's an arm wrestle in that. And on the whole, we as a team, as a collective, have been able to win that arm wrestle and get the game on our terms more often than not, to be able to withstand the opposition's pressure and their structures and their endeavour to get what they want. And we weren't able to tonight, and we lost the game as a result.
Did it impact on your planning and things when they lost Hampson early in the game and had to sort of go with a smaller forward line and things?
No, we probably anticipated that, and that's why we made the late change with Nathan Brown out and Marty Clark in. And I'd hazard a guess to say that if we had both Reid and Brown in that back line after Hampson had gone down, that we would have been a little worse off structurally. But that became, as we've seen, the structure side of things became a small part of our issue as the ball was basically getting out freely from our forward line, and we just weren't able to put enough pressure on around the ball.
Maxie, can you talk us through the matchup with Nick Dyson? I mean, what it's like to have a defensive forward. I think Dennis Sainsbury was the same over on his shore. What it's like, it doesn't have to be every week, what it's like to have someone like that.
Most teams play one or two a lot of the time now, so it's no worry to us. I mean, for me personally, I'm not a 30 possession player, so I feel it doesn't change the way I go about my game, and hasn't in the past and won't in the future. So I enjoy the contest, no matter whether it's they're worrying about me or whether they're worrying about trying to win the footy. So but just seemed to be a lot of the ball coming down.
Nathan, how's Dale Thomas and Marley Williams?
Daisy's a bit sore. Marley obviously has so Daisy with his ankle and Marley with his shoulder. We'll assess them over the weekend and see where the dust settles there. But clearly we had a couple of sore boys, as did they. They had some injuries that they would have preferred to be without. That's the game of footy.
What do you make of the Wellingham's
I haven't seen the replay. It's hard to comment. I haven't seen the replay.
just with those two injuries, did the sub come at a bad time? Was it predetermined to start playing around that stage, or Marlon was sore pretty quickly after that and pretty soon after that as well?
Yeah, well, that's the danger. You know, we were pretty keen to inject some speed. We needed to change something up, so we got Sinks in. We haven't had a great run with getting injuries, you know, within 5 minutes of making our sub. But that's, once again, that's the game of footy. It definitely wasn't the reason that we lost the game.
So around that was just a structural thing. There's no injury there.
No, he'll run around on Sunday against Williamstown, and no, he's right to go. Cheers.